Tough times do not last, but tough people do last. Hello, my name is Ali, a student of economics, an educator, and I'm very passionate about farming. Lero, maseries ya economics and finance series, tufuna digambirani kani ya kukwela mitengo kwa Zinthu. Inflation. Ndipo tigambira inflation ni njira ziwiri. Zimene inflation imata kudutsa, whereby it can be inflation to depression or inflation to hyperinflation, which can result into collapse of a currency. Ndithu imafika nthawi yoti zinthu zomwe mtengo mosakhalika bwino anthu amaluza chikhobi mu ndalama imene agwisa ntchito mu dzikolo. Remember, can you kuza Ndalama? You can watch our videos which we posted some period back about what is money and what is currency. Ndema fika nthawi imene kwachayi anthu kuluza nayo chikhulupiriro kuti sikuwapasa zimene zoyenera. As a result, currency ndithu anthu amatipanga abandon Ndalama and they start looking for other means of exchanging goods or means of payment. What is inflation? Inflation, it is a general increase in prices. Whereas Zinthu was Zinthu. And it can be result of demand pull inflation. Demand pull inflation imakhala kuti inflation imene kubwera chifukwa chokuti chinthu ina chake anthu achifuna kwambiri. For example, pano pa sugar ali pa demand kwambiri. As a result, the real price of sugar is 2,500. But because sugar isapezeka okwanira, the demand ndi ambiri, people they are increasing the prices. That kind of inflation can be brought down through what? Through increasing supply ya chinthu ichi. Another type of inflation, it is cost push inflation. Main inflation yopsa kwambiri. For nthawi zina imabwera fere kuti anthu akwanise kutulutsa katundu uja akuononga ndalama zambiri. As a result, they increase the prices. Let's say, for example, I want to, I'm producing sugar. But for me to get sugar again, and it needs power, which is electricity. If the price of electricity is high, and the means of transport is also high, the result will be what? I also increase the prices. So that's also another cause of inflation, which can result into cost push inflation. Now, this type of inflation, they surely happen due to demand and supply. It's based on consumer choices. But the most dangerous inflation is when now monetary and the fiscal policy are being used by the government. Let me tell you this. Here, as of current in Malawi, looking at the World Bank report, we are using expansionary monetary system. This system umangana zinthu ziwiri, money supply kupeza one drama mu economy komanso interest rates. Meaning to say the Reserve Bank of Malawi akozobanga reduce interest rates. Abanga reduce my interest kamene no chongwaza njobweka ndalama, anthu ambiri abweka ndalama. It will increase borrowing. At the same time, it will increase business activity. If the business activity has been increased, it results into consumer spending. It's a good way as a good economic policy. Unfortunately, in our country, we are using increasing monetary supply. Why? Through open market operations, whereby now the government is selling my bonds to commercial banks. As a result, there's too much money in circulation. So in the world as of today, 80% of the money is into circulation. So this causes inflation and also it leads to asset bubbles. Now, with this kind of inflation, it must figure stage stagflation. Now, this stage, there is slow economic growth. Your GDP goes down, and this sometimes can result because of supply shocks. For example, oil crisis or poor economic policies. Most would know what is causing our inflation today. Then from there, you go into a stage which you call the recession. Now, recession is a decline into economic growth for at least 2 consecutive quarters. GDP, unemployment, and also antu so there's reduced the consumer spending. Why? Because my interest rates are high. As a result, investment and also it can be because of other external shocks. When you have a stage when you are recession, you can go into depression. Now, this one, don't know GDP just see for a certain period of time, and as a result, we have mass unemployment. Now, how you say that? Magampana mamba uteka katundu amamba kusowa. This can only be reversed if the government brings in strong intervention to recover. Ndekuti akang'ana njira zimene kuti ntchito panga control economy ya fiscal komanso monetary policy, akazigwisa bwino ntchito and play along with them nicely, matha kubweza economy. Mano tendo nene njira yomaliza imene inflation imatha kuyenda. For example now, inflation yamba kukwera, it has my levels. Level yamba ndi mild inflation, whereby inflation ija umachitika 1 to 3% pa chaka. It's okay. Lero anamazafika pa high inflation, 10% chaka ndi chaka. At least better. Then mazafika no pa hyperinflation. This is an extreme inflation. Where no karundu kosakhalitsa bwino, maybe kumakwera karundu 50% each and every month. Now the question to ask is, are we on hyperinflation? Kodi mmene akwera karundu wathu sakukwera more than 50% each and every month? If nothing is going to happen, this kind of inflation imabweretsa kugwa kwa ndalama. But remember, for you to reach this kind of inflation, it results because the government is printing excess money. Akupanga printing ndalama zochuluka, meaning to say, the only way they are financing their budget is through ngongole. So, akupanga ngongole kwambiri from the central banks. As a result, that money is also being used for expenditure purposes, not for investment purposes. Zaba kusogera kwantu, I lose confidence in ndalama ya dziko. Are we going into that area as Malawi kuti yambauza jikubwa ni ndalama? If the government doesn't take necessary steps, yes, we might go into that, into those kind of areas. Remember, maiko ngati Zimbabwe, Venezuela, anayamba kumana na zoko zimene zizi. Kuti no, inflation ija yambano kumakwera almost 50% each and every month. Karundu ile mwangu 100 kwacha. You go tomorrow, another price. You go next week, another price. Mukatero, the currency collapse. Ndalama ya dziko imagwa. Now, people they start looking for alternatives. Ndalama za maiko ena. Now the question is, what depends jemera tenga nditiyo? Is it from inflation to depression or from inflation to hyperinflation? The answers are with you. Until next time, thank you.